As academic writers, most of us are familiar with setting goals, but we might be less familiar with setting intentions. So, a goal is an outcome that you want to achieve in the future, whereas an intention is more like how you want to be, how you want to act, how you want to show up so that you actually can attain those goals. So, intentions are like an aim, they are, in a sense, an inner directive. It's flavoring how we work. So, if I say that my intention is to be calm and deliberate, I'm making a statement about how I want to go about doing the work that I'm doing. So, this week in the academic writer space, our theme for our writing retreats this week is intention. And it's the perfect theme to do after last week's theme, receptivity, because when we can receive ourselves as we are, actually be present to what version of me showed up to work, what condition am I in right now, really leaning in and being present to the reality without judgment of how you're showing up to work. When you can receive that as it is, then it's easier to be aware of, well, what intention, what way of being, what way of operating, if I were to align myself with that way of being, practice it, follow the intention, what would help me actually do what I said I'm going to do? How can I move in the direction of my goal? When you're receptive to who you are and you allow it, then you can be more easily informed as to what is the intention that would serve you to help you take the action you need to take to reach your goal. So this week, if you're coming to our writing retreats, here are some things that you can practice. You can also practice this on your own. Really think about and imagine yourself having completed all the work you need to do to reach that goal. What are the ways of being that you'd have to be? Would you have to be strong, focused, engaged, deliberate? Would you probably need care, being kind, comforting yourself, actively encouraging yourself? What are the ways of being you would need to attain that goal? Remember that intentions are not set in stone. You can revise them at any time. An intention you set this morning may have expired by the afternoon. We want to keep getting present to what condition am I in and what am I trying to do? What's the intention that would serve me? And when it expires, that's fine. It's just time to set a new one. Also, you want to reinforce your intentions. Write them down on Post-it notes. Right before you go off to work, look at your intention again. Keep it somewhere where you can see it and actively work to reinforce it so that it's more likely that that intention, in a sense, animates how you show up and operate. So if you have not come and tried co-working in the academic writer space, our co-working community, these are the kind of conversations that we have where we're helping you not only build an external infrastructure by paying attention to your planning process, having the structure of our writing retreats where we're together as a community, we go off and work, we come back together in the middle for 10 minutes, we go off and work for 45 minutes, and then we come back at the end. There's that structure. But we're also encouraging you to build an external infrastructure of how you actually set up your plan. And through conversations like the one we're going to have this week around intention and working with intention, you are also building an internal infrastructure to support you to work effectively and consistently and know how to actually get yourself to work in a way that works for you. So we'd love to have you come and try a free week of membership. Anyone can come and be a member of the Academic Writer Space for a week for free. And this week we have 22 two-hour co-working writing retreats and 2 planning sessions. And I'll be so glad to see you there. Thanks, everybody.